Okay, let's start then. All right. Now, which of the following are factors that affect the rate of dissolving? Okay, so first of all, what's the meaning of rate? Can you all type into the chat what is the meaning of rate? Thank you, Zixuan. All right, so the rest, I should have 6 of you. Chloe says something to do with time. It is related to time, but then not really directly. It's actually the speed. Okay, so rate means speed. Anyway, letter R and S, if you sing your ABC song, they are next door neighbors, right? OPQRS. Okay, so rate means speed. So the speed of dissolving, how fast you dissolved. All right. So first of all, are you familiar with the word solute? All right. So can you tell me we have solute, we have solvent. So what is the difference? Can you type into the chat who gets dissolved in what? Is it solute gets dissolved in solvent or solvent gets dissolved in solute? Type into the chat, please. All right, good job, Zixuan. I'm sure I have also other capable students. Good job, Harvard. The rest, who gets dissolved in who? All right, good job, Chloe. Hey, the rest, Ingla, where's the answer? Did I miss out on anyone's answer? Okay, good job. Let me see. See, I'm not asking you for the answer. I'm asking you if you're listening to me. Solute dissolved in solvent or solvent dissolved in solute? Okay, so I only have good answers from Chloe, Harvard, Kieran, Zixuan. Only 4 out of 6 students. So I'm still looking for Enlat's answer and Sheena's answer. No worries. If you give me wrong answer, I will not get angry. I only get angry when you don't give me a response. All right. How about Sheena? What's your response? Solute gets dissolved in solvent or solvent gets dissolved in solute. Now, if you didn't manage to catch my question, you need me to repeat it. Feel free to tell me. Please repeat the question. I'll repeat it for you. All right. So Sheena, are you there at the laptop? Hi, Sheena, are you there? Okay. Then Anna, your answer should be the other way around. The other way around. No problem. Good job, Sheena. Okay, so everybody remembers it except one of you remember the wrong way, the wrong direction. So solute is dissolved. All right, so solute is dissolved in the solvent. All right, so you start with solute first. Okay, so solute, then solvent. You know how are you going to remember this? If you think of ABC, so let me see whether it works or not. Now, if you sing your ABC song, other than R, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, do you see there's a U and V? U comes first, right, before V. Therefore, there's a U here, what? Then here got letter V, what? So U first, solute. No need to apologize. No worries, all right? No, never apologize. Just because you got a wrong answer. We are all here to learn from each other. That's the purpose of tutorial. All right. So feel free to ask me any questions, or you don't understand, or you need me to repeat the question, or I'm too fast or I'm too slow. Feel free to type into the chat. All right. So I'm very happy to help every one of you. All right. So no worries if you get the wrong answer. Do not worry. You're here to learn. Okay. So the letter U comes first before V. All right, so I mean, that's how you can remember. So solute is dissolved in the solvent. So remember this. So if I talk about, let me just erase this. Okay, if I talk about, give me examples of things dissolving in everyday life. Then you make, let's say you make Milo powder. Some of us will add sugar, or you want to make a cup of coffee or tea, you put sugar. All right, sugar is dissolved in water, right? And then when I have a sore throat, you know what I'll do? I normally when I have sore throat, I don't really go and see a doctor. If I have sore throat, I'll just dissolve. Do you know what to dissolve in water to help your sore throat? Anyone knows? Unmute yourself. Anyone knows what to dissolve in water to help yourself recover from sore throat? Also start with S. Anyone doesn't know? Sheena knows. Good. Salt. All right. Now you dissolve salt in water. All right. Then please don't drink it. I'm not asking you to drink it. You gargle. Gargle the salt solution. That means you really tilt your head backwards and then you gargle your throat with the salt solution. Your sore throat will go away very fast. All right. So in this case, these two are the solute. Then water is the solvent. Right? And then another thing you must know is solute plus solvent. All right, solute dissolved in solvent will form another S word. Anybody knows what is this S word? Thank you, Harvard. The rest, Sheena, good try, but not substance. S-O, Zixuan, good job. S-O, anyone? Solution. All right. So what is the meaning of this word solution? Solution simply means something dissolved in something else. All right. Something dissolved in something. That's a solution. So in other words, that's how I get my sugar solution. So here I will get my sugar solution when I dissolve sugar in water. And if I dissolve salt in water, I will have salt solution. Everybody clear? All right, sugar dissolved in water equals sugar solution. Salt dissolved in water, salt solution. Okay, can you tell me, other than this solution, what is the opposite word of solution? Another S word. Anybody can type into the chat another S word. Okay, good job, Harvard. Sirs, the rest? Kiran, good job. The rest, do you remember? Another good job. Sirs, Pen, Jen. Okay, good job, Sheena. All right. So if I miss out your name, don't get angry, because there's really it's going fast. All right, and I'm toggling between windows. All right, so suspension. All right, so can you give me an example of a suspension? So for example, so here will be salt. Okay, dissolve in water. All right, to form salt solution. All right, give me an example of a suspension. All right, example will be sand and water. All right, so sand is not soluble in water. So if you mix sand and water or chalk and water, all right, let's say you mix them together, but after a few minutes, the sand will settle down at the bottom of the water. Chalk will settle down. So sand and chalk, they are not soluble in water. They do not dissolve. All right, so sand and chalk cannot dissolve. So that's how we get a suspension. All right, they cannot dissolve in water. Right, so if you have sandy water, some river water are so dirty, and yet some river water are so clear. So imagine you have very, very clear water. Okay, my drawing is horrible. You must imagine a bit. If you have very clear water and you're on a boat here. All right, so you stand up on the boat, you will be able to see fishes. Okay, my drawing is so good until my fish looks like it's dead upside down. Okay, so you can see the fish. You can see the fish swimming in the water. If you have a clear solution, right? If you have clear solution, right? But if you have a suspension, then you will not be able to see anything that's swimming underneath. You can't see it at all. All right, so it's not clear. Okay, so this is just some quick revision of solution versus suspension. Versus means compare. All right. Okay, so back to this. What are the factors that will affect how fast things can dissolve? How fast a solute can dissolve in the solvent? All right. So when we stir, right? I'm going to write here, stirring, will it be faster or slower dissolving? Can you all type into the chat, stir, faster or slower dissolving? Thank you, Zixuan. The rest, if I dissolve, if I stir using a spoon, I stir. So when I'm trying to dissolve sugar in water, I stir. All right, good job, everyone. So stirring will be faster dissolving. All right, faster dissolving. How about size of the so if let's say I'm trying to dissolve sugar, should I use fine sugar or should I use coarse sugar? You know, you go NTUC to buy, you try buying. Next time you go to the sugar shelf, you will see really, you know, they sell fine sugar and they sell coarse sugar. All right, so fine is really very fine. Then when you want to make cakes, it's better to use fine sugar, and then coarse sugar will be bigger pieces. So if you want to dissolve faster, which type of sugar will you use? If you want to dissolve sugar in water, you use fine sugar, smaller particle size. All right, so fine sugar means it's smaller particle size, so it'll be faster. All right, so fine sugar means smaller size, smaller particle size. All right, the size of the sugar is smaller. Right, then how about temperature? You want to dissolve faster, you use hotter water or colder water? Can you type into the chat, hotter water, colder water to dissolve sugar? Okay, good. So higher temperature. All right, so will be faster. All right, faster dissolving. Okay, so let me highlight. If you want to be faster, oh no. I hope there's an undo sometimes. Okay, in this. Okay, never mind. I go highlighter. If you want faster, you stir the solution with a spoon, then use fine one, that means smaller particle size, and then higher temperature. All right, all the yellow highlighted words make dissolving faster. Okay, so always remember, sugar will dissolve faster in hot water. Salt will dissolve faster in hot water. However, there's a special case. I'm going to write here the special case here that is very weird one. Okay, so let me write here sugar. Okay, maybe I write more sugar can dissolve. Okay, more sugar can dissolve in hotter water. All right, hotter water. But if I ask you now, gas, any gas, all right, oxygen gas, carbon dioxide gas can dissolve in hotter water. The vertical line means the same word. Can you all type into the chat? Do you think it's more or less? Fill in the blanks. More or less gas can dissolve in hotter water. Type in the chat, make a guess. More gas or less gas can dissolve in hotter water. All right, thank you for making a guess. Zixuan, Harvard, Chloe, the rest, can you make a prediction? More or less gas can dissolve in hotter water. If it's sugar and salt, more of it can dissolve in hotter water. But for gas, special case. So therefore, you all know the answer already. I say special case, so it's less. All right, so less gas can actually dissolve in hotter water. Okay, so just take note of that. All right, of course, there's a reason for that. All right, but we won't go into the reason. You just need to know that for gases, the gases can dissolve in water, but it is a very special case. All right, when your water is hotter, less gas can dissolve inside the water. It's different from sugar. All right, so take note of that special case. Okay, so coming back to this, which are factors? So the answer would be C. All three of them will affect. All right, all three of them, whether you stir it, whether your solute particles are big size particles or small size particles, and what's the temperature of your solvent, hot water or cold water. Right, question 2, suspension, and they want not